Let's go. Welcome back. Thursday night. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday night. I'm going to pull up a chessboard. Play some 5-minute blitz. So last time, okay, new game. I was going to say last time with the white pieces, I played one H4 and one A4. I played one H4 and one A4. So I'll play solid here. Ooh, and we have a Scandinavian. Let's go. So queen goes back. Queen can go to a lot of squares. And popular lately was this check here because of Agad Matter's content. Here, I'm just going to play quietly with this bishop and prepare to castle. Even pre-move the castle and pre-move here. Let's go. If the bishop doesn't take, I'm going to question the bishop. Now go after this pawn, pre-moving here. Let's go. Pawn takes, bishop, or knight takes. Bishop takes here, and knight goes back and takes. Here, just activating the rook. Very natural move with the king still in the center of the board. I've castled. My opponent hasn't castled. It always makes sense to open up the center. Let's go. Even, oh, this is not even at the cost of a pawn, but pre-moving here. When it pushes past, wisely pushes past. Okay, this bishop gets into the game, hitting the knight. If, okay. I think now, okay, there's a lot to think about here. No, there isn't so much to think about, because knight is never going to sack, because of this pin here. So bishop comes back, and then knight continues to harass the bishop. Let's go. Ben Feingold would always, they never push f6 or f3 or f4 or f5, depending on what side you have. Never push your f-pawn. The problem with pushing your f-pawn is it weakens the king. Here it does get rid of the bish. You can also grab it with the knights. And yeah, grabbing with the knight is better. So taking never push your f-pawn advice works here. Let's go. And the rematch. Let's go rematch. So I'm going to wait a few seconds and do my usual psychological ploy with black pieces and get a bunch of pre-moves in. Playing a King's Indian type setup. Let's go. Or a Grunfeld. It looks like this is a Grunfeld. Okay, it's not a Grunfeld. I got tricked there. Okay, but it's closed. I can get a few more pre-moves in here. Ooh, that's scary. I think my opponent should have pushed there. Yeah. That's the problem with playing pre-moves. I'll take my time. Play solid. So, nice solid center. Where's this knight going? I can just open up the center. Pre-moving here. Let's go. And here, just pushing past seems to make sense. Although again, this is principled too because it opens up the center with the king still in the center. I think my opponent can castle. So it depends on your style of play here, right? Do you open up the center right away? Or do you play this more slow, methodical, closing the center and the slow attack? Very interesting crossroads here on this lovely Thursday night. Side note, I just realized, or just earlier today, realized I have a 3-day weekend coming up after working tomorrow. Very unexpected. Happy to be up for 3 days. Let's go. But yeah, what style of play? Tonight, I'm gonna go for the aggressive style of play. Let's go. Usually King Indian players love this pawn structure, but I do recognize at this point that this is aggressive and this is fun. Let's go. Pre-moving here. Knight takes, pawn takes. Knight takes, rook takes, pre-moving here. Yeah, that's a better move because now the bishop, or sorry, the queen, the bishop steps aside and the queen buys this pawn, or defends this pawn. And my bishop and my rook are feeling a little silly here. This knight may regroup this way into the position somehow. And yeah, let's go. This also improves the bish on this diagonal. Let's go. Meanwhile, down 30 seconds. Okay, defending here a second time. You can't immediately kick the bish. Well, I suppose you can. No, you can't. So, the opposite side castles, oftentimes in online chess, especially with no increment, 5 minute, as soon as someone castles opposite side, you just throw the pawn up the board as quickly as you can. This is a kind of fun move, undermining, but I'm actually okay with takes, but push, I have to drop the bishop back or bring the bishop forward, and I do actually get some shelter behind this pawn, so maybe I can't even develop the knight. Maybe the knight's coming into the game this way. Either way, or is it better just to do something like this? Yeah, this looks like the better path for the knight. Oops, sorry about that. Let's go. So I'm okay with this, but I'm expecting my opponent to push past here. Okay, I'm okay with this. The thing is that bishop protects against a check. Queen is not breaking through any time with coordination. And the rook, what's the rook doing here? Because it doesn't look like you're really preparing the push here. Meanwhile, I'd love on to takes, so pre-moving here, let's go. Although taking with the knight, you have to consider taking with the knight, but the knight's original plan was to come this way. This, okay, I can't allow this because you can take here, but it just feels a bit risky. And you know, the computer makes all kinds of risky moves. When you do look at computer analysis, ugly moves, scary moves, in fact. I'm wondering if the knight can go this way now. But no, I don't like knight takes, pawn takes. I think I'm going to say instead of all that, I think I'm just going to play this. Allowing this bishop takes, pre-moving here. Let's go. Okay, so I can't take here because bishop defends. What I'd really like is to get this queen somehow into the game. Can this queen get into the game? And I think the answer is yes. The queen can get into the game this way. One time, I think it's up about 2 minutes. So now I have the option of grabbing with the queen. And there's pressure here. I'm going to play the more scary move, opening up my king even more. And chess is always about king safety. You could be up material, but it usually comes down to king safety. Right now, if you compare kings, my king is a lot more vulnerable than my opponent's king. Especially with this move here. This feels like an only move for black pieces. These both feel like only moves, and in fact, losing moves. Got a minute. This rook somehow, some way, needs to get into this game. Maybe this knight can be the hero. The knight's original plan was to come this way. Can we bring this knight back alive? Can we bring the dream alive? Excuse me. I actually recorded a video and a rematch just earlier. Okay, with some pressure. This looks very scary for black pieces. There's a video and a rematch. But towards the end, I had something in my throat and I was coughing so much that it just kind of gave the wrong impression. And I still have that saved. Maybe I'll release that with some funny title or something, but here we are in the second attempt tonight. Very late night. If we can chase the queen, I have this check here. Can we chase the queen? Chase the queen. You have this check, pre-moving here, but the queen takes, oh yeah, knight takes, queen takes, pawn takes. No, not pawn takes, queen takes, but check. 32 seconds. Playing grab hero for starters. Queen cannot take because queen takes. Queen cannot take because queen takes his mate. Let's go. I'll get the rematch after I sign off. I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed that. Cheers. Huh.